Yo, what's good? It's your boy KEYZ the Shooter, and I'm here today with your firearms lesson. Today we're going to be talking about, you got it, the grip. The grip is so important because it guides your shot to be on every time. You never miss. You may be hitting the paper before, but now you're going to be hitting that little body silhouette. Straight on, shot inside, the other shot. If you follow these steps. First things first, let's get to it. Firearm safety. The firearm is nice and clear. Have the slide locked back. So ensure you that we are safe over here. Let's send it forward. Boom. First things first about this lesson. We're going to talk about this girl right here. The trigger. Don't ever push this girl's button unless you're ready for her to destroy something. If she destroys something, well, you destroy something, you can never bring it back. And you will have to pay the price for that. So think twice before you ever put your finger here with a firearm. Loaded or unloaded. Let's get it. First thing first about your grip. You want to choke all the way up on that firearm. Get your meat as high as possible. Look at that. I got full control. It's not shaking at all. It's not moving. If you don't, and you hold your firearm like this, even this little much of room, look at all that. Look at all that play, baby. Nah, you don't want that. You want to be on. So, grip, choke up as high as possible. Take your guiding hand. I call it your guiding hand because you guide the firearm to the right place. Boom. You want to take your guiding hand, tilt your guiding hand forward, and place all your meat right here on the palm of the firearm. Now, you see that? Thumbs pointed forward at the target. Everything should be pointed at the target. Everything should move towards the target because that's the whole point of us doing this. Grip, that's the perfect grip right there. If you hold your gun like this, you will not hit shit. Listen to me now. If you hold your gun like this, like you see on the movies, it's a movie, stupid. They're acting. They're getting paid to do that shit. Your life depends on you doing this. So get your firearm and train and do it the right way. So when your life depends on it and somebody's counting on you to make it home, you can do it the right way. Let's get back into this lesson. All right. So now that you have your meat and everything pointed forward and you have all control of this firearm, you can move and do, and she can do whatever it needs to be done. Now, let's talk about trigger finger placement. You don't want to have too much, and you don't want to have too little. You want to have it just right, that sweet spot. You want to have the trigger right here in the middle of that meat, boy, the middle of that finger. That's how you get your shot straight on every time. Never miss. Trust KEYZ the Shooter. Watch, you're going to be a shooter. All right, let's get back into it. Now that you have that, the next thing I want to talk about is breathing. Breathing control is so important when you're shooting. People think you can pick up a gun and you can just shoot that junk. No, no, no. It's about grip. It's about trigger finger placement. It's about breathing. All right, with the breathing, just say you got your firearm and you're at the range, you doing your thing. If you go to take a shot and you inhale, and you pull the trigger while you inhale, look what the gun is doing. Look what the firearm is doing. It's rising up as you take your breath. But if you take a deep breath and you, let me show you an example. You see how that gun barely moved? You see how that firearm didn't move? That's called control. It's breathing control. Grip is control. Trigger finger placement is control. So what you want to do is control this weapon to the best of your ability. So now that you have full control, go practice these things, go practice these tricks. Practice your breathing without even having your firearm in your hand. You don't have to go to the range to practice grip. You don't have to go to the range to practice trigger finger placement. All these things can be done in your home with your firearm. So get that firearm out the drawer. Go get it out your bag. Go get it out your purse, out your fanny pack, whatever. Wherever you got it, go get it and practice these tips so you can be safe and so you can be on point so you won't miss like KEYZ the Shooter. Let's get it. Stay tuned for the next lesson.